Hello and welcome again to the HTMi Culinary TV. As we all know, we're based in Switzerland, and Switzerland is famous for quite a few things, but among them also cheese. Now we're not going into making cheese, it's quite a complicated and a long process, but of course we do use and we do eat a lot of cheese. Now, and it's also my habit to improve a little bit on certain items. So with the cheese today, we'll pimp it up a little bit, and as a condiment we give a tomato chili jam. Of course, most important ingredient is tomatoes, and like the name says, tomato chili jam. In this case we use jalapeno peppers, and of course if you like it spicy, you don't remove the seeds, but if you like to have it less spicy, you open and you remove the seeds and the membrane inside, because that's where most of the spiciness of the chilies is. We use a bit of fish sauce, a bit of Asian touch, garlic, fresh ginger, onion. I like the red onion, they have more flavor, but you can use white onion as well. A little bit more salt, vegetable oil to start off the frying of the main ingredients, brown sugar, and red wine vinegar. So a few ingredients, most of them you might have handy, except maybe for the ginger, but tomatoes, a few chilies. Also, again, you can use red chilies. There's probably 20 or 30 different kinds of chilies, and also a variety of spiciness. So it's up to you to find out how much or which kind of chili you like to put. So now we start preparing. I will take the tomatoes, and of course you should try to use really nice red ripe tomatoes, almost a little bit overripe, because they have a very nice fantastic sweetness. We're just cutting our tomatoes really small because we will cook them for 20 to 30 minutes or more depending on the thickness. So we want to get them cut small to get all the flavor, the juice out of them and into our jam. First we add our few drops of oil, and then we add the garlic, the onions, and the ginger. And this we all saute off a little bit for them to develop the aroma and to get cooked a little bit at the same time. So, almost there. Now we can add our tomatoes. Then we add our jalapeno chilies as well. Then we want to add a little bit acidity, so that's where the red wine vinegar comes in. And we want to add sweetness, so that is our brown sugar. Because jam is one of the earliest methods of food preservation. Making jam is the easiest thing. Basically you need a kilo of fruit and a kilo of sugar, and you cook that for some time until the fruit is thoroughly cooked and it starts to thicken, and there you have it, jam. A kilo of fruit, a kilo of sugar. As you can see, it looks kind of thin and runny still, but that's because we just have started to cook. Now we need to cook this one for the next 15-20 minutes, depends on the quantity you're doing, until the water has evaporated, tomatoes, everything has cooked together, and the food is being reduced. Okay, as you can see, it starts to cook very nicely and it's coming together, all the flavors blending. Another 10 minutes and so we should be there. We've been reducing more and more, and that's what you're looking for. A little bit more maybe, but sort of a jam-like consistency. Now this mixture, once it cools, it will still slightly thicken more. So that's, again, consistency up to you. If you like it a little bit stronger, you just cook it another 10-15 minutes until it comes thicker and thicker and thicker. Okay, now we have our tomato chili jam. Now it's just time to fill it in jars. We seal them and they will keep in the refrigerator 3-4 weeks. Actually, it will develop more flavor as time goes by. And also you can fill big jars as you like, or I like also sometimes small ones or even tiny ones with a small label on it, your own label, your own name. And they make a very nice giveaway, a nice present to give to friends or family or so. And there we have tomato chili jam. Wonderful accompaniment to cheeses, but also great on sandwiches, cold cuts, anything you fancy. Sweet, sour, spicy, fruity is fantastic. As a giveaway for friends and family, like I mentioned, it's great. It will keep a long time, a month, 2 months in the refrigerator. It's fantastic. I love it. I will make some more for you to be shared with you. So with that I remain, bada bing, bada boom, best wishes and great dishes.